Okay, so we're back again. And as I pointed out in the last video, it's really important that you click the save little icon here. And you should see this every time. And do this consistently. Don't do what I did, not doing it. I was going to do it at the end, which was a mistake. You know, certain systems that you work in will automatically have options to save your work, but most of them don't. ClickFunnels, again, also you have to click save. So you always want to get in that habit. It's a bad habit not to, because if your computer freezes, you're going to lose your work. So we were talking before we got sidetracked in the middle of the last video when I had to pause it. I was showing you how to add a video. Excuse me, we could add a video, but how to add to this page. If we didn't want this text here, what we could do, we can actually delete it. And we'll go to this little delete button. And then we're going to click here. See, now it's telling me the last action performed, change all the versions. That's fine. Then I'm going to go click on here for elements, and we'll add an image. We'll add this image. Now, before I was trying to resize it, and I couldn't figure out how to do that. And that's how I went into the photo editor. I saw how to do that now while messing around with this. If we grab this in a certain way, on these little sides here, we can resize it. See how I'm pushing it in? I'm just pulling it back and forth to resize it. So say I wanted to put the image like that, and I want to move this down. I want to move this here. Maybe I want to make it a little bit bigger. You just kind of got to grab onto it like so. And then I want to click, and I don't like that picture, so I want to put, oh, we're back over here. I right clicked on this. Let me see. Hopefully this time I can just X out. Yep, there was a glitch last time. I want to change the image. So any mistakes you make, like I'm making here, they're actually good because it shows you, what you can do. It's very easy to correct. Okay, now we've got the picture, and we're moving her in like this. And I want to move this up like this, and this is going to be a little subheadline and my benefits here. So that's how I would add a photo. So say I don't want to add a photo, I want to actually add a video. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to go here. And now I'm going to look here, and let's see if there is an option. Yep, audio and video. So I'm going to pick, this is super cool. Look at this. You can even do Spotify, SoundCloud. Wow. I'm going to pick YouTube. And they're giving me a pretty good size here. So I'm going to move this all down a bit. And I love how you can drag and drop with this. It's a lot of systems Yep. Now each one of these little check marks are individual, so I have to actually drag them down. But in certain optimized press and ClickFunnels, you actually have to drag the entire elements around and move them. This is a little bit easier. So this I'll move down. I'll move my video down. I'll right click on my video. I'll configure it. And here's where I'm going to go grab the URL from a YouTube video. And if I want to make it autoplay on load, I can do that. You can loop it. You can do all this really cool stuff here. Then, of course, I'm going over here and I'm clicking my save button. I'm going to see this screen. Save. Okay, so now you could have a nice little video of you talking here. And before we had changed this headline to whatever you want. You can give a free ebook or anything that you'd like. This can be an image of an ebook right here, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to save this here, and we'll just leave it like that with the video for now. And now we want to go work on quickly the page that is going to pop up when they click this button after they enter their information. So let's go back over here to this first button. Click on this. And we're going to go over to the thank you page. Here we go. And here we can change these colors same way. We don't need to go into all that again. But what we do want to change is the text will go with thank you. Here is your checklist. Or thank you. Here is the PDF of the ebook, or whatever you're giving them. If you can want to put another video. And just remember, you could change this button. It could be, again, if say you're giving them a free video, you can add the video here again, like so. And there you go. You can add anything that you want over here, basically. Let me just delete this by clicking on the elements here. So these are all the things that you can add over here. So let's, though, say we are giving something that is a PDF form. So we want to connect it to this button. This is where it could get a little tricky. Let's right-click on the button. Let's go to Appearance. And let's find our button. There we go. And And if we want to change our button, we can do that. If we want to put any background, but we're not going to want to mess with any of this type of stuff here. We're just going to double check this. We can again change this color to anything that we like. We can bring it back to the same color here if we like, so it matches the other page, or we can just leave it at the blue. So that's what we do here, just if we want to change that. So let's see what else we can do here too. Okay, now this is important. Action. What do we want this button to do? So I'm going to click on action. Okay, so we can have it do numerous things here. We can even, if this was a payment button, we can actually set up a payment with this, which is pretty cool. But we could have it go to phone here. We could put a phone number here, but we're not going to do that. So let's go back here, and the easiest thing to do would be to click document. Okay, so file search. I click on this. Oops, and here pops up any of these types of files I can actually upload and share. So when somebody hits that button, they're going to be able to get the PDF. So let me see if I could find something, just anything right here that I have. Oh goodness, what's this? Those are just a screenshot. I'm just going to grab a picture of a screenshot or something here. Nothing matches my search. Let me find something quickly so I don't waste time. Let's see here. There should be something in here, a checklist or something that I could give away here. Okay, let's just put this in here. Okay, so I'm uploading my ebook, and then I just hit confirm, and then I go okay. And then I'm going to want to save this. Okay, so let me X out of this and click save. And now I know that's been saved. And that's really all you need to do for this page. So now basically we have a system that begins at the first page, which I'm going to go back over here so you can see this first button. Remember, all the pages are in here. And it's going to be this home page. And I'm going to, let's keep clicking save, just to make sure I've updated everything. And the goal is for people to come to give them something of value for free away here, get them to give the email address, and then have that page pop up where they're going to get the free gift. And we can have an automated, and we did that email sent out. We can go back now and grab the URL of this, the PDF that we have, and drop that in. Or we can do something else too here. We go back to the thank you page. When we were looking here on action, was it action? Maybe it wasn't action. We were looking here, I believe it said email marketing. Let me see if I can find that again. Might have been on action. Let's see, no action page, web address, email. Okay, nope, that's just to send a regular email out. All right, so I'm going to go here, and you notice I'm going round and round on this because I've been using Builderall only for a few weeks. I've been using ClickFunnels for over a year and a half, so I just jump in. This is how I learn. You know, I mastered ClickFunnels, OptimizePress, Vantage Theme, any of these things. How I actually learned was jumping in and just doing what I'm doing right now, making mistakes, clicking this, clicking that. Nothing breaks. You know, as long as you save, you'll be okay. If you don't save, you can lose all your work. So here, it's email marketing. So we click on here, and these are the opt-in forms. If we were to add these, just to show you that, so you can see that. So we can look here, see some other elements here, just to go over anything that I may have missed. Just go around and click on these. You can just click on these. We're not going to get too crazy about this. So we had gone from here, and we have now set up this button. So when they hit this page, they can do that. We can also customize this page. Again, we can hit the we can make sure that hit this background here and change that if we'd like. But we do want to make sure that it's going to look good in all the browsers again. So we're going to check it here, and we're going to check it here. And now in this, see, we can move this if we don't like, or make this smaller. We might not like how this headline is too big on mobile. This is really important. It's something that you really have to do with this particular system, is you do need to check. And you need to play around with it and stuff too. And this title's too big, so I want to make it just maybe large. If I can do that, let's see. Make it even a little smaller. It doesn't seem to be doing that. Let me see if I can get it up on another. And so you just want to play around and look and see what's going on here with this. And I'm actually looking as we're doing this. Let me see if I can get it into a body large. I don't know why it's not. I'm actually just going to erase it here. Is your PDF. And then I want to output this in like that. And then I can play around and mess with that a bit by hovering over. Well, it's not letting me hover over. Okay. There, you got to kind of grab things by the hover. Okay. So that would look good on mobile, and then they would be able to download. So I'm going to save that. And this may go and change now, the desktop and what I did before. So I want to make sure I go back on this view and see. Now I don't like it how it looks here, so I'm going to fix it here. Let me just back up here. Here is your PDF. I'll hit save there, and hopefully the other, sometimes you got to play around with this a little bit, but it's pretty easy. I mean, you're just going from one thing to another there. That looks fine there, and it looks fine there. So there we go. And you want to test all the pages out on this. So now we're ready to test this out, and in the next video we'll run a test, and then I'll show you how to hook this up to like a MailChimp so you can add automatic emails to it. So I'll see you in the next video.